Hi, I'm Carl Emberson, and welcome to this week's Punta Mita Tee Talks. Today I have the pleasure of interviewing and chatting with Ancer, Mexican, member of the Live Tour, winner of the Australian Open, win on the PGA Tour, and an absolute wonderful guy. I hope you enjoy this week's Punta Mita Tee Talks. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Punta Mita Tee Talks. I'm here today with our dear friend, big Punta Mita fan and ambassador, Ancer. Hi, Abe. How are you, mate?
Carlitos, thank you so much for having me. Missing you,
Great
bro.
to see you again. Good to see you, bro. And tell me, how's your year been? I saw you won on the Live Tour. That was a great win in Singapore. Am I right?
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Sorry,
But yeah,
yes.
no, it's been a good, solid year. I've had around 4 top 10s and a win in Hong Kong. I felt like I played pretty solid all the year. Obviously, there's a lot of room for improvement, as us golfers we always strive for. But
yeah, it's a tough game you play.
It's been a good year. Definitely, like I said, there's a lot of tournaments that I felt like we definitely should have finished way higher, but it is what it is. I'm putting in the work, and we're looking forward to finish the season strong in the last 2 events coming up.
Great, good stuff, Abe. And I see you're in 12th place in the individual standings, and then your team, the Fireballs, are in 6th place in the group. So you've got the individual last round, and a couple of weeks later, you've got the finals of the teams. I'm going on to the teams now. That must be a lot of fun playing as a team.
I enjoy it. We didn't really have the chance to do it that much before. Obviously, the President's Cup, that week was just so much fun, and to be able to have a team and to do it every week that we're out there playing, it's really cool. Obviously, you're always looking to see where you finish individually, but having that collective score and knowing that even though you're not playing your best, you're still counting towards your team. So
you're helping the team, yeah.
Correct.
And
so
as a team exercise, do you like have dinner together? Is there there's a real team effect after the round as well, or before the round? I see you play a lot of your practice rounds with Sergio, Eugenio, Puig is the other guy, no? The other Spanish guy?
David Puig. Mm-hmm.
David Puig, yeah.
Yeah, we play at least once, one practice round together, and we get some pretty heated matches.
Some good betting going on.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, a lot of needling, and a lot of pressure putts, because we're so competitive, and I feel
you don't even like to lose a practice round.
The Spaniards are extremely passionate and competitive, so and I'm the only Mexican in the team, so I don't like to lose either. So it gets pretty heated, but it's great prep for the actual tournament. And yeah, sometimes we stay in houses, we rent houses as a team, and we stay together and spend some time and build on chemistry. And it's been really cool listening to Sergio, all the stories from Ryder Cups, and just he's got a lot of experience, and he's been a really good golfer for 25 years. Maybe
exactly. Yeah, and he won as well, didn't he, Abe? He won in that playoff with Lahiri that day. It's been the year of the missed putts, hasn't it, mate?
It's crazy. Yeah, he won in Valderrama, which is his favorite golf course, and for him to do it in his home country was really cool. And then we ended up winning as a team as well.
Right, you did the double.
Week, in a playoff. So individually, Sergio won us a playoff, and then us as a team, me and Puig did the team playoff, and it was really
I think you dropped a big putt, didn't you, or something like that, if I remember correctly?
Say that again?
In the playoff, you dropped a nice little bomb putt there to win the playoff.
No, it was a 2-man team playoff, and we just add up the scores.
Right.
And 18 is a really tough hole. It's really tough to hit the fairway. And we both made par. I hit a good tee ball and a good second shot, and I didn't have to make any putts because Bryson made bogey.
Okay.
And Paul Casey was putting for par, and we already had 2 pars in the bag. But
so you were done. Great stuff. Tell me about the Olympics, Abe. How was that? Look, I played that course. It must have been amazing. Those last few holes were really tough. I think you finished middle of the pack somewhere there. What was the experience like? I'm sure you weren't too happy with how you finished. This was your second Olympics. Tell me more about Paris and the Olympic spirit.
Yeah, I mean, the experience was phenomenal. The people were great, extremely supportive. The atmosphere was incredible. The golf course was incredible. I left the Olympics pretty sad because I felt like I hit the ball really nicely, good enough to have a chance for a medal, and I just didn't make any putts. Usually putting being one of my strengths, and that week just it didn't show up. The putter went ice cold, and it's definitely sad because obviously this is every 4 years, and
right. It's not as though you get a shot at that every week, no, or 10
correct.
or 12 weeks a year.
I mean, sometimes it's gonna happen where you don't make any putts, but it just sucks when it happens in a week like that, right? But,
on that day that you really wanted, maybe we wanted to drop too much.
Yeah, like I said, maybe I wanted it too bad. Something that I definitely will learn from. But I think me and Carlos, myself and Carlos you really wanted it to bring a medal back for Mexico, but yeah, it was a great experience, and always an honor for us to represent our country. Mm-hmm.
Totally understand. And the British Open, we go to the British Open for a sec, mate. Tough weather conditions, a lot of wind, really cold. I saw you dressed like you were going to go skiing there one day.
Yeah, it was rough. Definitely, the first 2 rounds we probably got the worst of the wind in those tee times, but so it was nice to make the cut.
Exactly.
We got a bad wave, and then didn't quite. I played okay on Saturday. Made a little bit of a move, but then on Sunday, I didn't really have my best. Weather was pretty tough.
Yeah, so I think Saturday was the really hard day, wasn't it? When it sort of brought the whole pack together. And then
that's where I wanted to make a bigger move because I played with a lot of wind, but I didn't get the rain.
Right, you got out early in the morning, I think.
Yeah, and later it was a lot tougher.
Yeah.
Sure. But it was a phenomenal golf course. I truly enjoyed it. That back nine is ridiculously tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a really cool experience. Like I said, I wish I would have gotten a little bit of better tee times to those first 2 days to kind of stay up there above.
That can make a huge difference, can't it, Abe? If you get that early tee time on day one, and when you get out on day two, it happens not to be a blowy day. It's a little bit the luck of the draw. I think we've had that conversation on either just on the side one day. That helps. At least there's a 10%, 20% swing in what can happen to you.
It is, and it's just part of the Open. Tee times are a massive part. They're always been. I've been on the good side too. I guess in St. Andrews a couple of years ago, I got a nice wave, and I had my best showing in the Open by a lot. So and then previous ones and this one it's just a lot tougher. It's tough to really shoot a low one when it's blowing 45.
Yeah, exactly. Tell me, Abe, what about, I'm an Aussie, and I know you won the Aussie Open. You played the President's Cup down there against Tiger. Were those both in Melbourne? Or where did you win the Aussie Open?
Well, I think it was the Aussie Open in Sydney.
Sydney.
At the Lakes, and then the President's Cup was in Melbourne. But
right.
Yeah, your country is definitely one of my favorite places to play golf in the whole world. I feel like sand-built courses, just the firmness, how creative you have to be around the greens, and even from the tee, I truly enjoy that. The bunkering, I love it. I absolutely love getting to your golf ball around the green and having 4 or 5 types of shots that you could hit instead of just packing it out of the rough and just having
right. Yeah, no, it's a privileged country in a lot of senses, but they have some great golf. I haven't played Melbourne, but I played the East Lakes, and I played Royal Sydney, played a few of the ones in Sydney, but no, fantastic stuff.
I wish it was closer to get to. I wish it was faster to get to Australia.
That's exactly what I say. That's what my wife says. I'm never going to live there because it's too far away.
Yeah.
Tell me, back to, so you see, obviously you play with Leash and Cameron, and I can't remember the other Aussies there. And I know Leash pretty well, nice guy. So I'm sure you hang out with them. I have a couple of beers with them once in a while.
Yeah, Matt Jones is there as
Matt
well.
Jones is the other guy, yeah.
Lucas Herber is there. They're awesome. I've always gotten along with them great, and obviously the President's Cup helped a lot. You know, bringing camaraderie and spending some quality time. And I was actually partnered with Leash in one of the rounds there for the President's Cup. It was a crazy match as well. So that was a lot of fun, and they're just nice guys, and they're like
good guys. Yeah, I've been to Leash's. He does a charity event in Virginia where he lives with his wife, and we've been supporting.
I was just there in that event.
Ah, really?
Yeah,
it's like in the middle of nowhere, out in the military country. I went there. Was like when I think Cameron was there. It was a fun day. We did a dinner the night before, and yeah, good guys, good family, and his wife is really nice as well.
Absolutely, they do a great job raising some money.
Tell me, hey, we're going to go away for golf just 1 sec before we wind up. How's the businesses going? How's the tequila going, Fletcher Sewell? How's it all going?
It's good. I actually just finished with a call before we jumped on the podcast, and it's good. I mean, it's definitely it's not easy, but we absolutely enjoyed the ride. We've been on this project for a long time now, but yeah, we launched Fletcher in Australia actually a couple months ago.
Really
proud of. Yeah, we're really excited about it. We're looking into tapping into the Asian market shortly, but there's still plenty of work to do in the U.S. and in Mexico. So little by little is getting out there. It's been a lot of fun and a massive passion of mine. I think is close behind golf. To be
right, there you go. That's a great balance, and you've got some great partners that I see that I followed all on social media. They really push the brand. They work the streets. You can see there, and I think that's the only way to do it in today's world. You got to get out there and do those tastings and be there and go to the shops like Mark does and yourself do. Go to cocktail parties, events. It must be a slog, mate.
Yeah, I mean, it takes time. It helps that if you truly love what you do and believe in the project, and it's just, for me, it's just bringing a little piece of my culture to the world in a way, which is I find that really, really cool to be able to do that through a spirit. Sure. And it's been, like I said, it's been fun, and it's like I've always said, and my partner says that as well. That's how we celebrate, how we cry, tequila.
It's all with the tequila.
It's so ingrained in our culture. So, yeah, it's been a lot of work, but it's been phenomenal.
Good one. What else are you up to? You got working. You got some other things going. Some cosmetics.
Yeah, we got ombre. You can see it right here.
Yeah, ombre. Yeah.
It's just self-care for men right now. Hopefully down the line we can do some stuff for women as well. We just thought that the market for the female aspect is very saturated, and I think in the male side is there's definitely some room for some quality products that are not just full with chemicals, and we're trying to help out in the world with our recycling and how we package everything, and the most important thing is what you put in your skin, not having any chemicals. We were seeing how a lot of these products you weren't able to even sell them in Europe because they wouldn't be allowed with some of the chemicals that are sold in the US. We just found that pretty crazy. So we try to do everything that you put in your skin that is actually good for you and not gonna bring you more problems down the line.
Right, mate. Well, good luck with Hombre, and good luck in the playoffs and the last couple of tournaments, and we hope to see you down here at our annual meeting in Punta Mita, like always, and have a couple of tequilas with Checo and our friends at the end of the year in Punta Mita, and party a little bit, and I wish you well, mate. Good to see you. Give my love to the family, and we'll see you in Punta Mita.
Thank you so much, Carlitos. Can't wait to be over there. Absolutely my favorite place. Thank you so much, buddy.
Take care, che. Un abrazo.
Abrazo, cuídate mucho, Carlitos.
This is Carl Emberson signing off from Punta Mita Tee Talks. We look forward to catching up with you on our next edition coming soon.